so I'm going to bring on our next company, which is Ohm EV, and we have the co-founders Finn O'Kelly and John Mark Batista here to present.
This is close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good away.
Okay. We are Ohm EV. I'm Finn.
I'm John Mark.
And we are a two-sided marketplace platform automating energy infrastructure service. Sorry, I'm sick, so I lost my voice. Bear with me. The first market we're going to tackle is charging. And so basically in charging, as many of you should know, if you're driving EVs, chargers are broken. It's a problem. People are losing money, and at the very least, there's angry drivers, and it's a nightmare on many sides. Basically, this is the result of disconnected, independent systems that are lacking in efficiency in that way. On the software side, we have CSMS, and basically what this is doing is it's supposed to be a diagnostic tool, and it's not. So there's essentially not a degree of component level visibility in what the computer is outputting. Just like your iPhone's like, hey, Abby or Emma, your screen is cracked. It can't do that. It can't say your screen is cracked. I'm going to order you a new one because you're on AppleCare. And a charger has 500 kilowatts pumping through it. There is no ability for component level diagnoses. Electrical contractors, there's a lack of granularity in the ticket. So a driver calling in and telling the contractor, hey, this station doesn't work, that's not a ticket. The driver needs to know what's wrong. It's an upstream power issue. What's the network error? And as a result of the lack of granularity, escalations are not happening. CPOs are struggling. So Tesla, Electrify America, Iona, Mercedes Fast Charging, these are groups that charge for electricity at margin. They're built on the model of making profit off charging. They're not making a profit. And the OEMs have the worst because their brand images are being tarnished. Down stations, vandalized stations, disconnected stations are ruining the public perception of charging, which are having macro scale effects on sustainability and e-mobility. So the solution lies in unification in a very disconnected system. It relies on a creation of a low-cost, vertically integrated, efficient workforce that is upskilled in a kind of highly comprehensive way in partnership with the OEMs. That's what we're doing. So on the CSMS side, Ohm EV, we are essentially bridging the gap between what the computer can see and what the network is picking up. And what I mean by that is we can do dispatches for inspection, and we're doing monthly site visits. Electricians will have our platform in their hands, and essentially what that means is they will be dispatched on time. We will handle logistics. We will bypass Salesforce Lightning as the tool. And our bread and butter is scaling a gig economy workforce to go solve 80 to 90% of these issues in the repairs and inspections when grouped at a site level at 5% of the cost. CPOs will be happy. They're going to make a lot more money. Charger OEMs are reselling our service today. They're going to make money, and in the interim, they're going to solve a kind of ubiquitous charging reliability problem where 20% of charges fail nationwide, and it's probably more like 40%.
So how our business model works, companies will pay us a monthly fee with LSAs of 1 year or more. And as Finn mentioned, we hire gig economy independent contractor technicians who work at around $30 an hour, but they are paid per task, similarly to DoorDash or Uber, and that comes out to roughly $30 an hour. And we've experienced around 76% margin in the field over the past 8 months of operating. And to give you a sense of how this is done, we have a platform built out that basically takes over the entire work life cycle of the independent technician. And as you can see, we cover onboarding and training to scheduling and dispatching to performing the inspection and maintenance process, which is our bread and butter. And we're really excited about the work that we put into, very specifically the last part, which holds the hand of the technician as they perform each task that they're supposed to do, and it offers them help along the way and tracks them through every step of the process. So if you're interested in talking about that last part, come and talk to me afterward. So we've made pretty great traction so far. We have sites or deals won with three major types of players in the space. The first is ChargeNet, CPO. They're building out a network for Taco Bell of DC fast chargers. ChargePoint, the world's largest O&M manufacturer, and Laz, the largest privately held parking operator.
Yeah, so to provide more clarity on the ChargePoint deal, ChargePoint's the largest charging company in the world. They have 300,000 dispensers in the ground today, and our productization opportunity with them is a $500 million recurring revenue opportunity in the next 5 years. So our product with ChargePoint is live, it's on the site, it's selling. As sales said today, we've kind of struck a vein. I think literally before this, which is why we were almost late, we closed Workday, Netflix, and the County of Marin to be like clients on our platform. And the good news is this, essentially OMEV, as we like to say, is a train. It's leaving the station, and at the very least, it's maybe the wagon leaving the barn. But you don't have to take our word for it. You can take, which is just basically 3 22-year-olds. You can take our executive team, who are, my dad is in the back, so they're either my dad's age or older, which is a good thing. So you're not betting only on 3 22-year-olds who graduated college 4 months ago and ditched class to build this business. We have Michael Hughes, who is the CRO of ChargePoint. He showed up there 7 years ago, and they had scant revenue. And in his time there, they grew the business to $600 million in ARR, took the company public, and at one point it was $45 billion under his leadership. And since then, reliability has really nipped them in the butt. Alex Scalisi, VP of Sales at ChargeLab, which is a post-Series A company at $100 million valuation. And Todd Ritter on the bottom, he has never had a professional headshot done in his life, so we made him an AI portrait. But this dude has installed 178,000 ports in this country, which is about half the ports in the country. And these are the type of guys who have said, this is exactly what we need in charging. We met them, 2 years ago, a year ago, as kids with a dorm room dream. And, today we're here, they're working for a bunch of 22-year-olds, so come talk to us.